In this Learn It Quick video, we're going to discuss another set of user-defined objects. Specifically, we're going to discuss personal forms, form extensions, and CafeOne layouts. So I said that they change the appearance of a user's application, but why would we want to do that? These three tools are very effective for assisting users with giving them what they need for a specific task. So if a user needs to only see certain things on their screen, these tools give them that ability. It gives them the ability to be more efficient and also extends the functionality of a specific application and a specific form. So let's take a look inside of EnterpriseOne and see what these tools are. So we're going to start here inside of the Customer Ledger Inquiry program, and let's start by taking a look at personal forms. Now previously we talked about the use of grids, and if I inquired on a customer, like I do here, I see some records displayed down here below, and I can clean up our grid so that I can only see what I need. Well, when we use a personal form, I can use a combination of my own personal grid as well as making some changes to the header or the form up here. I'm going to select from here, and I'm going to use the drop-down to select the LIL form narrow. When I do, you can see now the header has a reduced number of fields that are shown along with the grid that I'd selected. So if I come over here to the right and click on this icon, this is going to open up the Personal Forms Manager. And I can make any changes by removing fields. I can also rename them and also select the grid that would go along with this form. And then when I save it, I could use it among a number of different personal forms for whatever task I'm trying to complete. Now a similar feature is called form extensions. Here on this page, we realize that this application has lots of fields in the header and many fields down here in the grid. We can use form extensions to extend or to add to our application along with some other features. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Form Extension Manager icon to open it up. With form extensions, this is used for making extensive changes to how we see a form display within a specific application. So you can see here that this looks similar to personal forms, but we have the ability to remove, rename, and make fields required as well. But we can also add fields to both the header and also to the grid. Those additional fields are available because we are selecting on the specific business view, and any of those fields within the business view we can select and put into our grid or header. Additionally, we have the ability to use form extensions to map in the use of orchestrations, notifications, and logic extensions, basically adding to the functionality of a specific application. So we would select this hyperlink to the associated orchestrations wizard. Then we could map the fields to an orchestration that could be kicked off with the use of something such as a button or by an event such as an exiting a field or other event. So the Form Extensions Manager is a real game changer in that it gives us an extended amount of capability of what we can do to add functionality within our applications. The last thing we can look at inside of an application is the use of what is called CafeOne layouts, which is short for Composite Application Framework. Over here in the address book application, we're going to show you how we can add additional applications or URLs or charts or even the media attachment viewer. So I can select from this drop-down that we can see up here. We have a number of different layouts that have been created. So I can have multiple applications onto a screen, and I can link a field from one application to another so that the first application would update the second. This could be very useful for users who work back and forth between multiple applications. Additionally, we can also use conditional displaying of that additional screen that appears within the layout. So between these three tools, our personal forms, form extensions, and CafeOne layouts, we have a great deal of flexibility on our applications that we can use. So that is our Learn It Quick overview of these three powerful tools within EnterpriseOne.